Thank you, God, they said. Breaking news alert. A missing 3-year-old girl found safe tonight in West Memphis after an hours-long search. WMC Action News 5's Sasha Jones joins us live with the emotional reunion. Sasha?
3-year-old Malia Deer is back in her mother's arms tonight, safe after a search that lasted hours. Police officers never stopped looking for the little girl, and they found her at the very place where she was last seen. A mother's worst nightmare.
Come home, Malia. Come home. Come home, Malia.
Finishes with a happy ending. Family and friends cheer as a West Memphis police officer walks out of the Oakview apartments with 3-year-old Malia Deer. It's a celebration more than 3 hours in the making. Family reported Malia missing after her grandmother, who was watching her, could not find her. Immediately, friends and neighbors jumped in to help search.
She's a little girl, she's defenseless, and hopefully she's okay.
Police officers canvassed the area around 21st Street, knocking on doors and asking questions. But as nightfall arrived, officers returned to the apartment complex, this time finding Malia. Deer says her daughter was found asleep inside of the apartment, and now this family can sleep better tonight knowing the baby of the family is safe tonight.
God is so good.
And Malia was checked out here at the scene by first responders before she was handed back over to family members. And the family was very emotional, giving the West Memphis Police Department a big thank you for finding their loved one. In West Memphis, Sasha Jones, WMC Action News 5.
Another missing child case still unsolved tonight. This one in Tipton County, Tennessee. Deputies say a missing 16-year-old may be with her biological father, even though he has a court order telling him not to have any contact with the girl. Kinley Quesenberry disappeared from her home on Sunday. Investigators say the father, Donald Quesenberry, lives in Illinois, but set up a GoFundMe page asking for money to travel to Tipton County. There's now an active warrant out for him, but no word on what type of car he may be driving. More breaking news. One person had to be rescued from a wrong-way car crash that shut down 385 at New Brunswick Road in North Shelby County. This was the scene from Chopper 5. The Tennessee Highway Patrol confirms a man was traveling the wrong way, going 70 to 75 miles an hour when he hit a 22-year-old woman. She was the one who had to be rescued. Both were taken to Regional 1 in serious condition. Charges are now pending. Also breaking at 10, a man charged in the city of Memphis's latest homicide. Kadarin Johnson faces several charges, including first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and resisting official detention. Memphis police say witnesses told them Johnson pointed a rifle at everyone in his living room on Sunridge Cove early this morning and told them to leave. Police say Johnson ultimately shot and killed his girlfriend. The father of 6 children killed in a South Memphis house fire Monday is not giving up on his 8-year-old son, still fighting for his life tonight. This as rumors are swirling about the way an MLGW meter may have played a role in this tragedy. WMC Action News 5's Jerry Askin is live now with some clarity tonight from Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. Jerry?
Well, Joe, family told me Cameron Jett is a fighter and a trooper. He's been here for some 44 hours now. Family says he's brain dead and he's still fighting. His father has been here all day since yesterday by his side, praying for a miracle.
God gonna bless me with the best.
Ernest Jett has been praying for a miracle.
I don't know what to feel right now.
Surrounded by family and friends all day, support and faith have kept him strong.
Yeah, I mean, you lose everybody. How it ain't gonna hurt. You got to be a robot for it not to hurt.
6 of his kids were killed Monday when the family's home caught fire. He also lost his mother, fiancé, and a longtime family friend. His son, 8-year-old Cameron, has been a trooper. His family says he fought all day despite being brain dead, on life support, and denied CT scans because his blood pressure was too low.
I got faith, and I believe that, miracles do happen. I'm not going to count my baby out like that.
Family members broke down talking about the kids and their memories.
That when I come and pick him up, You can go to my house also.
Despite rumors that the family's MLGW meter possibly played a role in the fire, late Tuesday, fire officials reassured us the official cause of fire was a faulty AC cord. An MLG&W spokesperson also told us it is typical during any house fire to disconnect utilities to reduce any danger as firefighters control the fire. And in many cases, MLGW says they will even take the meter from the home once the fire is out to preserve evidence or put good meters back in service. Still, in the aftermath, there's a grieving family praying for answers and peace.
Enjoy and cherish every moment with your kids, man. If you got them, enjoy every moment with them.
And some families still here by Cameron's side tonight. Some family going home for the evening. I'm told he remains on life support. His family praying that he pulls through. Reporting live, Jerry Askin, WMC Action News 5.
We know many of you are looking for ways to help this family tonight. Shelby County Schools and School Seed Foundation have set up the Jet Family Memorial Fund. The fund will go to support the surviving family members. You can also make donations at any First Tennessee Bank location. To donate to the Memorial Fund, look for the link on our website, WMCActionNews5.com.
No rain was reported at the airport today, while more than 1.5 inches fell in Midtown. Yeah, we saw some heavy downpours right inside the 240 loop in the Midtown area, and right there here at our studios at 1960 Union Avenue and in the downtown area. As a matter of fact, NextRad estimates reporting or indicating more than 1 inch of rainfall inside the heart of the 240 loop. There's one little shower right now. And as a matter of fact, that's even just about fizzled. It's right there near Crenshaw, Mississippi. The rest of the area is dry and just a little humid tonight. I'll tell you what's coming your way tomorrow. We'll talk temperatures and rain chances just ahead.
A woman has pleaded guilty to her role in the robbery and murder of a Memphis minister. LaShonda Williams was sentenced to 15 years in prison in the death of Pastor Don Smith in 2014. Williams' boyfriend at the time, Roger Reed Jr., has been convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. Williams testified during Reed's trial that she got into the pastor's car after an arrangement for prostitution. Dogs found with drugs in their system, even cocaine. That's the allegation being made against Southland Gaming and Racing tonight. One organization says it's the symptom of a bigger issue, but the popular West Memphis attraction says not so fast. WMC Action News 5 investigator Janice Proch is live with more now. Janice?
Well, that organization is opposed to greyhound racing and says documents show that the racing here at Southland Greyhound Park is inhumane, citing broken legs with dogs, as well as dogs testing positive for drugs. Gray 2K does not like greyhound racing, but Southland Greyhound Park told me there is nothing inhumane about its greyhound racing.
They're great. They're great. I've been going to them there since 1976.
Elton Bramley says he goes to the Southland Dog Track in West Memphis to watch the dogs race as much as he can. But an organization called Gray 2K would like to end greyhound racing, saying it is inhumane, and one of the group's targets is Southland.
There are significant humane problems at Southland that we believe go against mainstream values about dogs.
Carrie Thiel cites one dog who tested positive for a byproduct of cocaine. It is believed the drug was transferred from two helpers who tested positive for cocaine. The kennel workers were fined and their licenses suspended by the Arkansas Racing Commission. That is under appeal. Other dogs recently tested positive for another drug, but it may have been from the food. Thiel says some dogs have had broken legs. This video shows dogs running into each other during a race. Southland's director of racing told me by phone that the track has a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to drugs and the greyhounds, and that is why the fines and suspensions have happened. He says there are frequent meetings about the track's safety and if the greyhounds do get hurt.
We even have a fund set up to make sure that if an injury does occur, that the greyhound is properly taken care of.
And that includes adoption if the dog's career is over.
We're a zero-kill shop there. We don't do any of that stuff. We don't believe in it.
And Gary Thiel with Gray 2K did tell me, quote, Southland is a relatively high-class track compared to other facilities. So in some ways, I think things would be better for greyhounds at Southland than they would be at the other facilities. Now, the bottom line is Gray 2K just does not want greyhound racing. Live in West Memphis, Janice Broach, WMC Action News 5.
Caught on camera, the men wanted for holding up a Cash America pawn on South 3rd. These pictures were taken Saturday afternoon. Memphis police say one suspect broke the jewelry case with a hammer, while another was armed with a gun. A third suspect was a getaway driver behind the wheel of this brown Jeep Cherokee. Bartlett residents with a sweet tooth caused quite a traffic scene tonight going to their new Krispy Kreme. This was the scene at the parking lot from Chopper 5. We needed to get the chopper up at 8:30 tonight so we could see the massive crowd at the donut shop's new location, 6,000 block of Stage Road. Krispy Kreme fans rejoiced all day at the grand opening.
Every day we come by here and see the countdown clock, and I signed up on their Facebook and got regular, things from them, and they said, it's tomorrow. Yesterday said, it's tomorrow. It's a big day, and a big day. Are you coming? And yes.
Well, she sure did come there, and the new store will be open from 6 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night.
Ragweed, pollen, nettle, chenoweths, they're all high, wreaking havocs on our allergies, mine included. I'm going to tell you if there's any rain to wash it out. Your forecast just ahead.
The race for the White House heating up.
And my opponent has no child care plan.
Donald Trump's new child care plan, the president's attack on it, and when Hillary Clinton is expected to return to the campaign trail. Russian hackers now targeting Simone Biles, the information they revealed, and the gold medalist's words in her own defense. Next.
Thanks for watching WMC Action News 5 at 10, the #1 10 p.m. newscast in the Mid-South.
North Carolina is dealing with new fallout from House Bill 2. The bill critics claim is discriminatory toward the LGBT community. Now the NCAA is taking its business elsewhere. The decision to pull the championship events is costly to the state. Greensboro was set to host early rounds of the men's basketball tournament. It'll cost the city $17 million. In all, 7 championship events were moved out of state.
We have people who work these tournaments, hourly workers who will not be working those nights, and it'll be tough to make their budgets.
House Bill 2 requires members of the transgender community to use bathrooms that correspond to their gender on their birth certificates in government buildings. Supporters insist the bill is not about discrimination but safety. Tonight, the governor issued a statement asking other organizations to, quote, respect and allow our nation's judicial system to proceed without economic threats, end quote. New tonight on the campaign trail, Donald Trump is reaching out to women and working families. He revealed a child care plan he says will have universal appeal and bipartisan support. It is also designed to close the gender gap as he chases Hillary Clinton in the polls. At an evening event in Battleground, Pennsylvania, Donald Trump unveiled a new child care plan designed to win over women and close the gap with Democrat Hillary Clinton.
It's pro-family. It's pro-child. It's pro-worker.
Trump says his daughter Ivanka, a mother of 3, helped draft the plan, which features tax deductions for kids under 13 and guarantees mothers 6 weeks of paid leave.
And my opponent has no child care plan.
Actually, Clinton's child care plan predates her campaign and includes 6 more weeks of paid leave than Trump's. While pneumonia sidelined Clinton for a second day, husband Bill raised money in California as daughter Chelsea campaigned in North Carolina, and President Obama attacked Trump in Philly.
He spent most of his life trying to stay as far away from working people as he could. And now this guy's going to be the champion of working people.
Meanwhile, Trump's campaign is shrugging off news that New York's Attorney General is looking into his nonprofit foundation, dismissing it as a political hit job by a Clinton supporter. Clinton has no scheduled events tomorrow. As of this evening, Clinton's first scheduled event is Thursday in Greensboro, North Carolina. Trump is scheduled to tape a segment for the Dr. Oz show and says he'll share some of his medical records. Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles is now the latest victim of a hacking scandal. Russian computer hackers acquired and published documents from the World Anti-Doping Agency's athlete database. It revealed Simone Biles was given a medical exemption to use banned drugs. Tonight, Biles took to Twitter to defend herself, saying she has ADHD and has taken medicine for it since she was a kid. Biles went on to say in part, quote, "I believe in clean sport, have always followed the rules, and will continue to do so," end quote. Want to help your neighbor? Thursday, the Mid-South Food Bank and MATA are teaming up to fight hunger. They're asking folks to come out and help them stuff the bus. They'll collect canned goods and non-perishable items Thursday from 8 to 5 at the corner of Poplar and Highland. Just stop by and drop off what you can. The Mid-South Food Bank serves 31 counties in Tennessee, Arkansas, and Mississippi.
You know, that makes me think we're going to be doing our holiday food drive, too, for the Mid-South Food Bank. That's going to be coming up in December, so be looking out for that. Let's take a look at what's going on for your morning commute tomorrow. It's going to be a dry one. I think we'll have a few clouds in the morning, about 6 a.m. Should be 74, 75 at 7, and 77 at 8. The morning commute dry. The afternoon commute, for some, could be a little different story. More on that in a second. A look outside right now from our camera in Olive Branch. Nice dry streets there, and Olive Branch barely got I think they saw just a couple little sprinkles to the north while we had that heavy downpour inside the city. The airport reporting no rain today. 84 in Memphis currently at Memphis International Airport. Feels like it's 88. It's a little muggy tonight. 61% humidity. The dew point's at 69. Winds are out of the east-southeast, about 9 miles per hour. Here's what we're tracking. Yeah, we had downpours for some today. Humid and mainly dry tonight, however, and then more heat and humidity ahead with isolated showers, too. Then, cold front moves in this weekend. That will bring cooler temperatures, but it's also going to bring more rain. 88 the high Saturday. Rain and thunderstorms are likely off and on throughout the day. 60% probability. Could be a few showers possible Sunday. Otherwise, look for a mostly cloudy sky. 30% chance for rain and a high of 87. Right now on our first alert Viper 5, it's 81 in Bartlett to 77 in Millington. West Memphis at 75, 84 in Collierville to 75 in Dyersburg, 77 in Holly Springs and Ripley and Corinth. You're at 72. Forest City checking in 75 degrees. Futurecast indicating little of anything in the way of precipitation for the rest of the area tonight. Just a few clouds here and there. 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll wake up to low, mid, and upper 70s. We warm up quickly. We get in the low 90s by 2 in the afternoon and could see a couple little pop-up showers or storms in the area. Then look for temperatures back in the 80s at 7. Another humid and mainly dry night for tomorrow night, and Thursday, almost a carbon copy of Wednesday. 73, muggy night tonight, partly cloudy sky coming our way. 92 tomorrow, a 20% chance for a shower, but if you get it, you could get a heavy downpour. Around West Tennessee, upper 60s tonight, right around 90 to 91 for highs tomorrow. Northern Mississippi, low 90s for you tomorrow, upper 60s tonight. And in the 60s in eastern Arkansas on the Boot Heel, highs in the low 90s tomorrow. Thursday, we'll look for a high of 92, 20% chance for rain, 30% chance Friday, but Saturday, that's when I think we're going to see scattered showers. Latest forecast models indicating the rain moving in the afternoon. Good news for morning activities. And then clouds, 87 for Sunday and Monday. Rain chances taper. Sun's back at 90 on Tuesday, Joe.
All right, thanks, Ron Childers. Well, one bride had some trouble getting to the church on time when she found herself having to hitchhike to her own wedding. The reason the bride got stuck and the man who saved her next. What would you think if you could hail a cart at Walmart? CNN reports the retail giant was granted a patent last week by the U.S. government that indicates the company plans to roll out a system that would allow shopping carts to drive themselves. The report states the carts would be equipped with detachable motors that have sensors and video cameras. Customers would be able to request a cart through a device, possibly a smartphone. A bride found herself having to hitchhike to her own wedding after her limo broke down on the way to the ceremony. Angelique Denning said she waited 11 years to marry her groom, but then had to wait longer when just 5 minutes from her house in New Hampshire, the limo got a flat tire. She said cars drove by and took pictures and left before someone actually stopped to see if she needed a ride. A good Samaritan named Jay. He had a car full of kids, but he dropped them off, came back for the bride, picked her up, got her to the ceremony. just a little bit late. Here's a look at the fun coming up next on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
Hey guys, Shailene Woodley is my guest tonight. Plus, we have Carol Burnett, Wayne Newton, music from Jason Aldean. Do not change the channel. Let's get it.
And most of the time when you think of a Memphis-Kansas matchup, you think basketball with advancement in the NCAA tournament or some early season classic title on the line. Not this time. No, this is football. And the Tigers are off to continue their mastery over a struggling Kansas program that's won only one game in the last 2 years. The U of M trounced Kansas in Lawrence last season, 55-23, and nobody would like a repeat of that more than Tiger fans who are still smarting from a reported Big 12 snub. Kansas, by the way, is in the Big 12.
It's opportunity, just like every week is, Power 5 school coming in. The Big 12 being a big talk for us in the future, maybe not. It's opportunity to show if we belong for consideration as well as just our respect of a Power 5 conference to see that we can compete with them.
All right, kickoff for the Tigers in Kansas is 11 a.m. Saturday at the Liberty Bowl. Tiger basketball gets a boost in recruiting with a commitment from a 4-star prospect out of Birmingham. Combo guard Jamal Johnson of Birmingham brandishing on his Twitter account he's excited to announce he's officially committed to the University of Memphis. The 6'4", 180-pounder rated as a 4-star recruit by 24/7 and Rivals.com. Johnson has range on his jumper, not afraid to go inside, averaging 7 rebounds a game to go along with 18 points and 4 assists. His father, Buck, was a star at Alabama. He had a 7-year NBA career with Houston and Washington. Jamal Johnson picks the Tigers over Wake Forest in Georgia and his hometown school, UAB. How'd you like to make some money throwing a baseball? We're not talking chump change either. You could win $100,000 as part of the AAA National Championship game that's coming to Memphis. Just go to our website, WMCActionNews5.com, to enter the Every Throw Counts contest. One person will be picked at random. That's an automatic $500 to that person. And that person will also get a chance to throw 10 pitches to win $100,000. The AAA National Championship game is a week from tonight at AutoZone Park. St. Louis Cardinals, well, they're locked in a battle for a National League wildcard berth, and the Chicago Cubs aren't doing them any favors at Busch Stadium. NL leaders almost no-hit the Cards last night. Not so the case tonight. Bottom of the second, Aledmys Diaz first came back from a hand injury, and see ya, that's a 2-run homer to left. It ties the game at 2-2. Still tied in the 6th, Brandon Moss untimes it with this boom time shot. How about a 2-run home run that gets way out of here to right? Cardinals go on to get the victory. Final score 4-2. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.
We invite you to join our early birds tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. mentoring motorcycles and the Memphis Grizzlies. The new program matching Shelby County kids with bike lovers and how you can get involved. That's early in the morning, 6 a.m. Also, our colleague Spencer Denton will be here with the weather. Janine Gordon with your traffic, and our news colleagues will be on this very desk wearing these microphones. See you tomorrow.
With the WMC Action News 5 mobile app, you'll be the first to know. From WMCActionNews5.com to text and email alerts for breaking news and weather. It's all right here in the palm of your hand. Adams Patterson Gynecology and Obstetrics is committed to providing you uncompromised excellence in all areas of women's health care. Call today